Hey everyone, if you're a MacBook Air M2 user, get ready because the latest macOS update is packed with exciting features that will take your experience to the next level. From sleek design changes to performance boosts, we've got it all covered. Let's dive right in. We're talking about a deep dive into everything new, updated, and just straight up improved on the software side of the M2 Air. This isn't just some minor version bump, it's Apple refining the experience to a seriously impressive degree. So, whether you just unboxed your new Air or you've been rocking one for a while, you're going to want to see this. We're going to break down the features that matter most, from how this update unlocks even more power from the M2 chip, to the quality of life improvements that make using this machine even more enjoyable. Let's get into it. First up, let's talk performance. You know the M2 chip is a beast, but this macOS update is all about optimization. It's like Apple went back into the code and fine-tuned every little detail specifically for the M2 architecture. The result? Everything just feels snappier. Multitasking is a breeze, even with demanding apps. And you'll notice apps open almost instantly. It's that buttery smooth experience Apple is known for, taken up a notch. Whether you're editing 4K video, crunching numbers in spreadsheets, or just jumping between a million tabs, we've all been there. This update makes it feel effortless. Now, let's talk battery life. We all know how important it is to stay productive on the go, and this update delivers. Apple has squeezed even more efficiency out of the M2 chip, so you can expect to get even more hours out of a single charge. We're not just talking about a few extra minutes here. Think about being able to get through a full workday without worrying about finding an outlet, or finishing that Netflix binge without your laptop dying on you. It's the little things, you know. Okay, let's move on to some of the visual updates because they're pretty sweet. Apple has introduced these really cool dynamic wallpapers that actually change based on the time of day. So you'll have a different vibe on your desktop throughout the day, from a bright and airy morning scene to a more moody and atmospheric evening look. It's a subtle change, but it adds a touch of personality and freshness to the macOS experience. And speaking of fresh, Apple has also given some attention to the details with refined icons and animations throughout the operating system. This isn't a major overhaul, but more like a subtle refinement. The icons have been slightly tweaked for a more modern look, and the animations are even smoother and more fluid. It's all about that attention to detail that makes macOS feel so polished and premium. Now, if you're someone who likes to have a lot of windows open at once, guilty? You're going to love Stage Manager. This is a game changer for multitasking, and it's all about giving you more control over your workspace. With Stage Manager, you can easily group different apps and windows together so you can switch between different tasks seamlessly. It's perfect for staying organized and focused, even when you're juggling multiple projects. Let's talk about Continuity Camera, because this is one of those features that just makes so much sense. Remember when Apple put that notch on the MacBook display, and we were all like, why? Well, this is why. This feature lets you use your iPhone as a webcam for your MacBook, and it is awesome. The image quality is significantly better than the built-in webcam, and you can even use your iPhone's different lenses for different angles. Plus, there's Desk View, which lets you share what's on your desk during video calls. It's super cool. And if you're deep in the Apple ecosystem, Universal Control is another feature you'll appreciate. This lets you control multiple Apple devices with a single keyboard and mouse, so you can seamlessly move your cursor between your MacBook and your iPad, drag and drop files, and even copy and paste text between devices. It's a seamless experience, and it's just another example of how Apple is really good at creating a cohesive ecosystem. Now let's talk security. Apple takes security very seriously, and this update includes a new feature called Lockdown Mode. Now, most of you probably won't need this level of security, but for those who do, it's a game changer. Lockdown Mode essentially locks down your device to protect against sophisticated cyber attacks. It limits certain functionalities and restricts access to data to make it much harder for attackers to compromise your device. And last but not least, let's talk about mail privacy protection. Because privacy matters, right? This feature prevents senders from being able to track your email activity. So they won't be able to see if you've opened their email, what time you opened it, or where you're located. It's a small change, but it makes a big difference when it comes to protecting your privacy online. So, there you have it. The latest macOS update for the MacBook Air M2 is a significant one. It's not just about new features, but also about refining the experience and making it even better. From the performance boosts, to the design tweaks and the focus on privacy and security, this update makes the MacBook Air M2 an even more compelling device. There you have it. macOS on the MacBook Air M2 is faster, smarter, and more secure than ever. Which feature are you most excited to try? Let me know in the comments below. This update is a testament to Apple's commitment to constantly improving their products, and it's clear they've put a lot of thought into making the M2 Air the best it can be. I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on these new features. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Apple updates. Until next time, stay tech savvy.